Hello and welcome back to Higher Scents with Haz, and today's review is going to be Fragrance Du Bois London Spice. London Spice by Fragrance Du Bois is a woody spicy fragrance. It's an eau de parfum, and this bottle is a 100ml bottle. I'll go through the notes with you now. So in the top we have peppermint, bergamot and lemon, and in the mid we have sea notes, lavender, white flowers and jasmine, and then in the base we have nutmeg, cedar, cardamom and patchouli. Despite the name of London Spice, I wouldn't say that this fragrance is spice heavy or spice led. Indeed, in the top it's very zesty and bright and uplifting, and the peppermint is very prominent in the top and stays with you throughout the life of the fragrance. I would say the peppermint, it is clean, it's peppery, it's a little bit rugged and rough, but it does last very well, and it is a prominent note. It goes from the top through the mid and to the base, and I would say that that's the main note in this fragrance. And it's very pleasant, it's very light, it's very green, and it's very bright. The top lasts a good hour or two, and then the mid comes in, and you do get some fresh, slightly salty aquatic notes in there, just to give it a bit of freshness. Then there's a strong punch of lavender in the mid here. The lavender is prominent in this fragrance, and again it adds a clean note, slightly floral, but it's a very nice note in the mid. And then you've also got the white florals and the jasmine, which is prominent. Again, it just lends to a very clean, well-rounded, friendly type of scent. It's very light, it's very airy, it's got a touch of green, slightly aquatic, and the white florals, they're very soft, they're very well-rounded, and it just gives a lovely, light, airy feel to this fragrance. The mid stays around for a good couple of hours, and then the base makes its way through. The transition from the top through the mid to the base, it's subtle, it's very well blended. It definitely smells like they're using quality ingredients, and I do think the perfumer's done very well with this fragrance. He's done well to layer the combination of the notes, and the fact that he's put the light zesty notes well up top is compliment to the fragrance, because it does carry it through the life of the fragrance. The mid comes through at a nice pace, and the base is there for the other notes to kind of fall upon rather than coming through and taking over the fragrance, so it retains its light, airy feel. The base comes through, I would say, anywhere from 3 hours, and then you get a nice earthy, slightly spiced nutmeg in the base, which is complement to this fragrance. Maybe that's why it's called London Spice. This does have some spices in here, the nutmeg and the cardamom mainly, but they're not overpowering. They're soft, they're subtle, they're slightly sweet, but again, it complements the rest of the notes that are in here, and also the scent profile. If you had some heavy spices, I just think it would overpower this and make it a bit of a mess. So the soft, sweet, subtle spices do this fragrance proud. There's a nice woody base from the cedar, again not too heavy, and the patchouli in here isn't too dark, but it gives it a nice earthy feel. So the woods, the earthiness, the touch of sweet spice from the nutmeg give it a lovely base, and as this fragrance develops, again it just gives a very classy, clean feel. The projection on this is a 1.5 to 2 feet, nothing too overpowering. It's a subtle fragrance, but it certainly does the job. The longevity, 5 to 6 hours, it's okay. It'll get through most of the office day, and then it'll become a skin scent, so you can still detect wafts here and there. I would say you'd have to use 6 to 8 sprays on this. I don't think you'll get away with 3 to 4 sprays, because it's a touch too light for that. So anywhere 5 or 6 up to 8 sprays, that'll get you the longevity that you need of around 5 to 6 hours. Seasons to wear this: spring, summer's okay, autumn as well. I think it's a bit of a light scent profile for winter, so I wouldn't recommend that. But certainly spring and summer, fantastic. Autumn as well would be nice with the woody, earthy feel. This 100 milliliter bottle comes in at £285, which makes it £2.85 per mil. For a niche fragrance brand, that's okay value. It's not cheap, but it certainly isn't expensive. I know that Fragrance Du Bois sell some of their fragrances for considerably more than this, so certainly this is more budget friendly if you want to foray into Fragrance Du Bois, which is a very well respected house which uses quality ingredients. Where to wear this fragrance? Well, I think it's an ideal office based scent, and here I am in the office, so I thought, why not shoot this review here? I think it's excellent for office wear. It's inoffensive, it's clean, it's light, it's pleasant, it's classy. You can wear it in the office. I like to wear this when I go to court because, again, it just lends to that suit and tie, business, professional feel. It's a professional fragrance from a professional house. You could also wear this fragrance for social gatherings, maybe business meetings. I think it would be ideal for that. But office based, I think it's perfect. Socials, evening wear, casual, also works. It's a versatile fragrance. So in conclusion, London Spice by Fragrance Du Bois. It's a very good fragrance. It's solid, it's not spectacular, but for what I want it for, which is an ideal office-based scent, then I think it's ideal. This fragrance is inoffensive, it's very pleasant, it's clean, it's classy, it's got a touch of spice and greenness, and the overall scent profile is very good for the purpose I would use it for. This is the first Fragrance Du Bois I've actually purchased and used, so I'd be keen to hear your point of view on the house. London Spice by Fragrance Du Bois is an excellent complement to a suit and tie. Clothing gets you noticed. Fragrance gets you remembered.